Why your doctor tells you to take it easy after 50. Take it easy is medical code for your fascia losing its hydraulic pressure. That stiffness isn't just age, it's your body's internal architecture forgetting how to snap back. You're walking around with a scaffolding system that's demanding a complete maintenance protocol, and your doctor's 3-word prescription is the most thrilling, dangerous fashion advice you'll ever get. You've heard it after the knee scope, after the back twinge, when that shoulder starts singing its old familiar song. 3 words delivered with genuine concern: just take it easy. And you nod. Point 1. The liability mindset. What most men get wrong is they accept take it easy as a passive, open-ended vacation for their structure. They hear it as permission to disengage. They become cautious tenants in their own bodies, terrified of making any renovations for fear of voiding some invisible warranty. The mindset becomes about liability prevention, not performance maintenance. What to adopt instead is the mindset of the chief engineer. Your body's scaffolding. The fascia, ligaments, tendons is not a static monument. It is a dynamic hydraulic system. Think of a grand suspension bridge. A retired bridge doesn't stay strong by having 0 cars cross it. It stays strong through controlled, rhythmic, engineered loading. Without that intelligent stress, the materials degrade faster. Your prescription was never do nothing. It is recalibrate the load. Your joints are bathed in synovial fluid. It's hydraulic oil. This fluid doesn't have a pump. The only pump is movement itself. Taking it easy, in a passive sense, slowly drains the system. The right way? It is active, deliberate, feather-light engagement. It's 5 minutes of precise motion, not a week on the couch. You are not avoiding load. You are becoming its intelligent architect. And this new role requires you to understand a critical language your body is speaking, which leads directly to the second, more insidious confusion. Point 2. They're confusing strain with damage. What most men get wrong is they interpret any new sensation after activity as a red alert. A deep muscle ache, a feeling of stiffness the next morning, a sense of fullness around the joint, they see this as a flare, a sign they've trespassed into damage and proven their doctor right. This fear causes them to abandon the very process that rebuilds hydraulic pressure. What to do instead is learn to differentiate between destructive strain and constructive strain. Destructive strain is a clear signal. It is sharp, localized, and it worsens specifically with movement. It's a bright flashing light saying, stop. Constructive strain is a different language. It is a diffuse, dull ache. It's a feeling of tightness or fullness in the fascial web, like a gentle pressure being applied from the inside. This is not damage. This is the signal of repressurization. Picture reinflating a bicycle tire that's been flat in the garage for a year. As you pump, the rubber creaks and groans. It resists. That noise and resistance is not the tire failing. It is the system remembering its purpose, the architecture coming back online. That constructive strain is the creak of your own scaffolding regaining its tension. But if you misinterpret these essential signals, if you hear every creak as a crack, you initiate a sequence far more powerful than simple fear. You create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Point 3. The self-fulfilling prophecy. What most men get wrong is the cycle this creates. They follow the vague advice. Their baseline strength and fascial resilience quietly drain away. Then one day, reaching for a suitcase from the overhead compartment, or simply twisting to grab the mail, results in a new, sharp pain. The immediate internal conclusion? See, I am fragile. The doctor was right. This proof triggers a deeper retreat, doubling down on inactivity, which accelerates the decline. The prophecy fulfills itself with ruthless efficiency. What to implement instead is a strategy called progressive tensile loading. Your body's architecture does not respond to vague wishes. It responds to intelligent, incremental demand. The goal is not to avoid force, but to become a master of its application. Instead of the binary command, don't lift that 30-pound box, the engineering protocol asks, can you lift a 3-pound weight with absolute perfect control for 20 repetitions? The focus is not on the weight. It is on the elegant transmission of force from your fingertips through your wrist, elbow, shoulder, and into your core, the entire kinetic chain. This isn't about building bulk. This is about teaching your scaffolding, wire by wire, to snap back. It is the deliberate recalibration of tension. You are not working against your body's warnings. You are programming new, more resilient responses. But this raises a compelling question. If this approach is so logical, so rooted in the physics of our structure, why is it not the standard advice? The answer lies not in a flaw, but in a fundamental clarification of the source. Point 4. Medical training focuses on fragility. What most men get wrong is they believe the take it easy advice is born from a deep, specialized knowledge of peak performance and structural engineering in the human body. We assume it is the pinnacle of optimization advice. What to do instead is to recognize the precise context of expertise. A physician's primary, indispensable role is to diagnose pathology and prevent acute harm. Their training is heroic in scope, exhaustive in the study of disease, trauma, and pharmacology. It is a deep, deep dive into what goes wrong. It is not, however, a specialized curriculum in the principles of athletic tissue adaptation, fascia hydraulics, or the neurobiology of movement for resilience. They are absolute experts in saving your life and managing disease. They are not necessarily by default experts in optimizing your architectural integrity for lifelong performance. This is not a criticism, it is a crucial clarification of roles. It is the difference between a brilliant structural engineer who specializes in repairing earthquake damage, an absolute lifesaver, and the engineer who designs a championship-winning Formula One car. Both are essential. They are simply operating in different frameworks. One ensures you do not collapse. The other designs you to handle the curves at peak speed. Understanding this distinction leads us to the most pivotal, practical insight of all. If this perspective is making you rethink your approach, write one word in the comments below: scaffolding. That's all. Just scaffolding. It lets us know you're here, you're engaged, and you're part of a community that looks deeper. Now, as a thank you for sticking with us to this stage, because you are our real community members, and we appreciate you for always coming back to watch and engage, here is a bonus point. This one is perhaps the most mind-blowing of all. Bonus point, they've never done it themselves. The core issue is this. The individual advising you to take it easy has likely never personally had to navigate the specific, gritty journey of rebuilding their own body's hydraulic pressure in the second half of life. They are operating from theory, from textbooks on pathology, not from the lived physical experience of feeling their own fascia slowly repressurize, their own tendons regain a lost spring, of confronting that morning stiffness and strategically engineering it away. There is a canyon of difference between knowing the map and having walked the terrain yourself. The mind-blowing implication? It means the most valuable, actionable guidance will often come from those who have successfully walked the path of managed, intelligent reloading. Seek mentors, coaches, or physiotherapists who specialize in adult resilience training. Find those who can speak from a combination of academic knowledge and the lived physical reality of reactivation. They are not just teaching a subject, they are sharing a hard-won personal protocol. They have re-engineered their own scaffolding so they can help you design yours. Let's recap the protocol. The new framework. 1. Swap the liability mindset for the chief engineer mindset. You are the architect of the load. 2. Stop confusing constructive strain with destructive damage. Learn the language of your body's repressurization. 3. Break the self-fulfilling prophecy with progressive tensile loading. Intelligent, incremental demand is the instruction your scaffolding understands. 4. Understand that medical training focuses on fragility, not optimized resilience. It is expertise in preventing collapse, not in designing for peak performance. And the bonus, seek guidance from those who have done it themselves. If this video added a new layer to your understanding, please like it. That simple click supports our growth and helps this message reach other high-value men who need to hear it. Subscribe to Strength Matrix for daily content designed to help you become the better version of yourself. Do one more thing. Share this with one friend. One person you know who needs to hear that take it easy is the beginning of the conversation, not the end of it. Thank you for watching. We have also recommended another video on your screen that dives deeper into the practical protocols we hinted at today. We will see you back here soon.